felt like he was going to go be a professional kickboxer. There's more money in the UFC, though. That's why he's here. We'll see if he can kick somebody's head off here tonight.
I mean, he's going to look for it. You know, we have seen great kickboxers come into the sport. We have not seen many that come with the background, with the tradition and the history that this man has in kickboxing. He is so sure that if it's a stand-up fight in the UFC, he beats anyone. I'm talking anyone, the best in the world. He thinks he beats them, but he's gonna have to show that he can stay upright, because this ain't kickboxing, this is mixed martial arts. You gotta make sure you defend those legs, or you end up spinning 15 minutes laying on your back.
That's right. We did have some fun in our fighter meeting. He said, would you guys prefer a knockout with a kick or a punch? We said, hey man, I mean, we want to see you throw those feet. So we'll see if you can get the knockout here tonight in what is a very interesting stylistic matchup. The street science. This guy could have been a professional boxer, probably a world champion if he so chose. He loves the MMA game, but his boxing is certainly his bread and butter.
I mean, a guy that was on par to make an Olympic team, and that is in one specific skill set. When you reach that level, when you're winning the national championship, and you're about to go to the Olympics, but you choose a different avenue.
Yeah.
You decide you want to fight mixed martial arts. It's truly something special. He has the most educated jab I have ever seen in the octagon. He throws the jab. It always comes back to the face. It never goes to the hip. And if you rush him, he has the ability to switch stances from conventional to southpaw and land a great counter right hand that will put your lights out.
Better jab than your guy, Rosendo Sanchez.
Oh, it's unbelievable. He puts Rosendo Sanchez to shame.
Hard tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Nasruddin Imavov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here is Francis Nasruddin Imavov, trains under the great Fernand Lopez there at the factory in Paris, France, and he's already got some pretty big scalps on his resume, trying to reel in another big one here tonight. And while he does have a lot of confidence in his striking, he believes his grappling is going to be key in winning this matchup here tonight. Knee strike there, interrupted by Nasruddin Imavov. So the distance closes here. They will clinch early. Early round action here. Captain Hook lands on the kickboxer. Beautifully timed and placed there, and a strong way to start on the feet.
Kickboxers love the high guard. The way to fight the high guard is to throw things around the side. That hook is a very good shot that can land against a guy with that tight high guard.
Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by the Korean Superboy. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Big knee lands right through the opponent's midsection. Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, huge overhand there. Nice front kick.
Beautiful left hand. Big knee lands to the body.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the gut.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
3 minutes now, round one. big, straight left. Oh! Huge kick to the head.
Nice punch lands.
Slips the punch. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Hands up. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Oh, that is a furious inside leg kick. You ever taken like a 5-finger to the inside of your leg? That don't feel good. Never mind a kick like that.
Slapping your leg hurts. Imagine someone this size kicking you with his shin in the inside of your leg. You cannot take many of those kicks.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show.
Hit it first.
With 90 seconds to go in round one. Oh, hook to the head by the Korean Super Bowl. Oh, nice hook.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Lands the low kick. Well, a headhunter he is not. Beautifully done as he attacks the body yet again.
I mean, John, to have a guy live in a game plan and use it so effectively is very surprising. But with this guy, he's so smart, he's so disciplined, you kind of expect things out of the norm. Tonight, we see a body attack that we haven't seen in the octagon before.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Well, you saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that check.
Fast leg kick lands.
Collar's out here in the clinch. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking group.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
5 minutes in the books. All right, heading back to the corner, and Nassourdine Imavov's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, well, the athletes have kept the replay truck busy tonight. We will take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. He opened a cut above his opponent's eye.
And now the cut becomes a story. We are going to have to watch the placement of this cut. Is the blood going to start to leak into the eye? How is he going to be able to fight through the damage that was dealt on those shots? What a great round by his opponent. But now it's on him to make the adjustments that gives himself a chance.
And it's not just the cut man who has his work cut out for him. We'll see if he can make those adjustments and rally here in this next round. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. Great job blocking that punch.
Circling to his right. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Huge knee lands.
Oh, beautiful counter. And now some distance as they pull apart. Just misses with a left hook there. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You've got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
That punch no good.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Leg kick is there.
Doing work with the jab.
Big knee lands there. Number 3 to go, round 2. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie.
Clean punch.
Imavov's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Oh, the roundhouse kick lands.
You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Oh, nice kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Nice leg kick there by Imavov. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood is coming from the cut.
Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body. Nice kick to the body. And just misses with that big right hand. Right on the button. Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to the room right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action, and he was the one causing all the action. Nice.
Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the fakes. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
Round 3 next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Wood Corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Everything works off of the jab, doubles up on it there. Right hand counter. Oh, a double jab again. I'm not sure if the nose is broken. It ain't gonna feel good in the morning, I can assure you
If
that.
it's not broken, he takes many more of these, it will be broken through the head.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Slips to avoid that left. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up. When it comes to his aggressiveness, the striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. Choi's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you gotta admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. Gets to the single collar tie now. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Imavov gets hit with a kick. Choi's eye is closing up now. Not good for him.
And there's that jab.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. All right, now there's separation between the two fighters.
Beautiful leg kick lands.
Back and forth we go. Punch got blocked there. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Yes, catches the kick and counters with the takedown. Imavov's in half guard, making all these shots count. Imavov's back in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Now he's going full mount.
Hand fight. Get that wrist control.
Now he's got good body position, yo.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Nassourdine Imavov. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. 15 seconds to go. Imavov's really limping heavily now. The leg kicks have started to pile up. Clearly, they're having the desired effect. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, look, listen, you are winning this fight. They need you to stay doing what you're doing. All right, he's very open to body shots right now. I want you to go out there and I want you to keep.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, next round is underway here, and clearly these guys put in the right work during training camp when it comes to the cardio.
You can tell that cardio and conditioning was the focus of both of these gentlemen as they prepare for this fight.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Nice block. Punch went nowhere.
Clinch position now. Nice knee landed there by Imavov. Oh, these are some impactful knees he is throwing, and I guess until his opponent adjusts, might as well keep throwing them.
He's going to keep going to the well. Why would he change it? His opponent has not been able to figure out these knees.
Oh, good knees. Back to the well with the knees here. Solid work again by Imavov.
Nice knee, yep.
Oh, yet another beautiful knee there by Nassourdine Imavov. All right, so it's been a big narrative in the fight. The bruising on that thigh is now officially getting worse. He better make an adjustment, and soon.
He's got to do something. He's got to change something. He's got to change the way that this fight is playing out. He's got to check and return. That's what I look forward to this guy doing. He's got to check a kick, return with a punch. Make him pay for throwing the strike over and over again.
Oh, nice punch from the clinch by the Korean Super Bowl. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side, really mixing up the motion at which he moves.
Oh, now going to the body with that hook. Nicely done there by Nassourdine Imavov. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
They're so evenly matched, they're going tit for tat.
Oh, he blocked that punch. Nicely done defensively. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Lands a switch knee.
And now some separation. Man, this is getting harder to watch with every calf kick that lands. I'm not sure if the team should throw in the towel, maybe the referee get involved, but seems like the outcome here is an eventuality.
Yeah, somebody needs to make a decision because this fighter is as tough as they come. He will never quit on himself. He'll keep trying, but sometimes you got to save the athlete from themselves.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Nassourdine Imavov's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Oh, nice change up on the tempo there as the hook in the clinch lands by Choi. Just missed with the leg kick. Takedown defense holds up. And now some separation.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Just misses with the straight right. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Choi's really limping now, folks. Looks like the leg kicks are really starting to pay dividends for his opponent. Well, block that punch. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, doing work with the jab. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again. Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Yeah, left hook found its target. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Good punch land.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. final seconds of round 4. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, heading back to the corner, and Choi's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's going to hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round. Oh, big right hand, yes. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch of the hips, and boom, inside leg kick land. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. And then he throws an overhand right.
Imavov caught by another right hand. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen, he's so beat up, but he's so tough. That is why he's still standing. Normal people could not still be standing in the middle of an octagon fighting right now. Hats off to him for his toughness, but he ain't gonna get the job done. Did not address it early enough.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Slips the punch nicely there. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Nice job by him to get the knee to the target there, using his length exceptionally well tonight. Choi's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Slips the punch. All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it. Big shot to the body.
Fighter lands a kick to the head now. Nice connection on the counter punch there, and oftentimes, DC, it can be easier to be a counter striker when you have such a pronounced edge and reach. Pretty good stuff getting that kick home.
But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Useful hook there. Under 2 minutes now to decide this one. Back to the jab now, no good.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Oh, looked like he might have been in range, but misses with the kick. Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
So big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be labored in most of his movements.
Just missed with the elbow there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. 1 minute to go in the fight. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night tonight.
50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon tonight.
Big left hook coming. It's blocked. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Imavov. Final seconds of the fight. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight.
This fight for sure.
The
Ladies and
official
gentlemen,
decision is
after
now in and
5
resides with Bruce
rounds,
Buffer.
we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi, with another highlight for the reel tonight. That reel's getting pretty crowded. Crazy to think this guy is just getting started. Maybe a few years